Welcome to 91 Reasons.
Okay, what have we found?
I have no clue. You.
I said you want a milkshake.
I want a milkshake because I want a milkshake.
And I said they have them, but you thought we were going to go to a counter.
Yeah, and get a milk because look around. There's counters.
There's all these
and
counters here.
And then he pulled me up to this thing, and I don't know what it is, and I'm kind of concerned.
Okay, so
Press to start.
press to start.
Open the freezer and pick a flavor.
Well, we all know which one I'm gonna pick. It's the only good one.
Okay. Touch the screen. Now hit the next one.
Hello, I'm here.
Uh-oh.
Say
Maybe
this
it
does not work.
detects that yours. No? Oh,
I get the
We-
idea. It doesn't work.
it doesn't work. What the heck? Because it's not going to activate until we, right?
Peel the lid completely off.
Okay, we
I'm
got
scared.
it. Oh my God.
What the heck?
Look at that.
Oh God.
Okay. Take the lid off.
Put it in the trash.
The button.
Oh my God. This is so much work. It's never gonna work. Please, I just want a milkshake.
Place for one.
Oh, you got it. Okay.
Choose your favorite thickness.
Oh God. I don't know. Probably thick.
Sorry. Oh, sorry.
Please.
It's going to say, are you still there?
I know. I just want a milkshake. Oh my God. This is so difficult. Please.
This is great.
I swear.
Choose thickness.
Thick.
It's not working.
Oh my God. What do I do? I just I guess I get regular. That's fine though.
Better than not, right?
Yeah. Oh my God.
So it goes into the machine.
What the heck is it doing?
It's making a milkshake for you. Get a lid and a straw.
I'm very, very scared about this. This is the weirdest thing I've ever.
Oh, look.
They took my cup.
It's blending.
I'm so scared. What's going on in there?
It's shaking to make the milk shake.
I've never seen one of these before.
No, me neither. They're real for real.
This is the weirdest thing I've ever done. Oh my God. I'm scared it's gonna drop it. Like, oh, it's going again. Another round. Hello? I'm scared to grab it.
Remove and enjoy.
It
Look at
looks
that.
like a milkshake
Yes.
to me. I have no clue what just happened, but somehow they made
All
me
right.
a milkshake.
What's?
Oh my God, that's really good.
All right, we did
That's
it.
a really good milkshake.
And just like that, we're at the Magic Mountains.
Update on my milkshake. Make sure these are in order.
Got it. Got
It
it.
is absolutely wonderful, and I'm having a great time.
See, you went from I'm hungry, feed me to I'm fine.
The power of a woman and her milkshake. We're mostly here for Mom because she wants to take pictures of her dolls. We're emotional support. How'd they get them to balance like that? Are they drilled together?
There's a rod through the middle of them. There's Austin taking some photos.
Always. He's probably gonna draw some furry people in front of them, like always. It wouldn't be And our Austin Tucker photo.
Look how big they are.
That's pretty cool.
All right, folks, we drove to Las Vegas, and what did we come to see?
Savers.
It's beautiful. Look
We
at
made it to Savers. It only took 3 months. 3 months.
I want to like bow down and like kiss the ground.
3 months since we went to Savers. Let's go inside.
It's real.
How are you?
Georgetown? I don't want to go to California. Well, I can't say that I blame
Is this a good get? What do you think? Is this
That's pretty cool.
is it
Hello, Father.
Hello.
How's it going over here?
It's Friday dinner time, and there's nobody at Excalibur. Friday dinner time,
I love it.
and there's nobody here.
Take it to myself.
Yeah, that used to be part of the show.
I've always liked the theming of this hotel every single time we've come to Vegas.
Used to be your favorite when you guys were kids. I feel the air.
It's all the way over there. Wow!
Fancy. Second floor.
Yay! Restaurant and shop. I'm so excited to eat.
With all the amazing choices, what will she get at McDonald's?
Shut up. I might get something different. You never know.
They have pickup sticks here.
I'll get something. Shh, it's fine. Everything's fine. We're in.
Hey, what's wrong with the food here?
It's closed.
The whole food court has been shut down. Except for Pizza Hut. Starbucks is closed.
Is Pizza Hut really the only place open?
Yeah.
What planet are we living on?
Little coin pusher action.
Yeah. That's a good one.
What's it gonna be?
The bonus.
I hope.
Here it comes. It's gonna come back. It's gonna come back. Keep going. Keep going. Keep going. Oh man. No. I'll take them.
Hit it again. Leave it there.
Is there another one in there? You do it, Joe.
I do it. What the heck? Delete my spin.
Bonus, bonus, bonus. Go out where? Oh, come on. You can be 50, right? Oh, no, 10. We'll take it.
10.
You beat me. Last thing you want to try? $275. And how much are
I
these?
think these are a
I don't have
50.
glasses. I can't see.
What, you ended up getting nothing at the counter. What happened?
Okay, number one, I couldn't see anything, so it was automatically more stressful and annoying than it should have been. And then number two, I don't want anything there. It's like whoopee cushion, and then it's like troll doll, and then it's like headphones.
So what'd you do?
We gave them to somebody else.
We gave our tickets to the kid behind us.
Yes.
Bonus. What is it?
How much is it?
Oh my god, this is all chocolate. I think I would give myself a heart
I
attack.
bet you she would eat it until she got sick.
I would.
She wouldn't know how to stop.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Do you see her? It's 5 pounds of chocolate.
What do we got here? What did you get?
I got Reese's peanut butter cheesecake.
How is it?
Amazing.
Amazing.
So rich. So rich.
I'm not eating right now.
What did you get?
I got a giant Hershey's Kiss because I have loyalty to my brand. To my brand.
And what did you get?
Kisses.
Chocolate covered strawberry.
How was it?
I ate it though. It's gone. It was amazing.
But we're having fun. That's all that counts, right? You did this. What's happening?
I don't know. I didn't hit the button.
We're being bombarded here, inundated.
What the heck is it doing?
It's gonna put a bunch of wilds on the screen, apparently.
Is that good?
Yeah, you won $2.50.
Oh, all that for $2.
Second Savers. We found another one. Are you coming?
You okay? Are you okay? Okay.
We found a Hot Topic that's open,
I know. Everything's open at this mall. It's great.
and we're not sure if they have any pop vinyls, but we're gonna ask.
You know what? I'm actually looking for Weasel, so let's do a little search here with the eyes.
Well, your sister's looking for Guy Fieri.
Mom,
Make one of those?
do you see Weasel?
These are all look.
It just came out.
Just came out.
Yep.
Smokey Bear.
I see Mozzie.
I don't find that one very much.
I know he's pretty tough to find now.
All their teas are on clearance for $6.
How long have you been waiting to get into Hot Topic?
10,000 years.
We're at the door finally. We're at the blue line. There's their erasure sign. Stand there where you are before you go too far.
I'm looking for the worst thing ever. The Weezer pop vinyl. I know. But as a fan, I'm obligated to buy it.
A Lion King. Look how cute those mermaid hills are. Too small for me.
I have something very embarrassing to admit. I'm too old for this store.
You are so funny. I'm 50 and I'm shocked there. So I don't think it's about age. It's about style. You're not cool enough for this
just
store
roasted.
anymore. Is that what it is?
Roasted,
Yeah.
toasted, and
Okay.
ghosted.
I get it.
Yep.
I'm so cool. You know this.
What is that?
It's a little local pizza joint called Cibolo. I don't know if you've heard of them. They're like a Nevada only
He's
thing.
quoting The Office, and he doesn't sit down and watch The Office with us ever. It's all a lie.
I'm not, I mean, it's always, I'm so tired of it, you know?
You are scarily close to Dwight Schrute. You just don't know it.
Am I? Something about Battlestar Galactica, right?
Yeah.
Where's Mom at?
She's getting Panda Express.
And we're having the way of the sub.
Hello, Queen. Good morning.
Oh, Panda Express, man. It's always busy.
Yeah.
It is worth it.
Austin, that looks amazing.
Yes. You want a breadstick? Are you sure?
No, I got what I want. Very alright. And there's this cool sign over here too.
Doesn't it give you the donuts vibes?
Yeah.
The way it's built? Yeah, no, this is very smart. I like this. It's different. And I would go to the mall to get cereal.
For some reason, we're at Bath and Body Works. I'm not sure why.
Oh, hello. We love this store.
The best smelling store in the world.
Yes.
I got a phone case.
Great.
That's thick, so if I drop it, I don't die. Really, really good. Really special.
I miss when they used to give you rubber duckies for buying stuff. Big nice rubber ducks. Where's the ducks? I want a bonus duck. Bonus ducks.
I know. There's a lot of people out here.
The flames of hell await you.
Oh my god.
Me? Personally? Sir?
Oh my god.
Sir.
Walking billboard.
Sir? Are you entrusted with information I don't have, sir?
That's in the Twitter logo.
So we're on again. Yeah, she said there's some other little antique stores adjacent, call it, but she didn't know if they would be open.
Hello. We are at an antique mall in Las Vegas, and my mom has found her thing. So I feel like we have to talk about it. Mom, would you like to talk about it? What have you found?
American Girl dolls. There's white body, early American Girl dolls.
Pleasant Company.
Explain what white-bodied means.
Those are the first, there were 3 dolls that were released by Pleasant Rolling before they became the American Girl we know today. And they were white bodies. I believe it was 1986 or 87 that they had the white bodies. And that's it.
When they first were introduced, there were 3 dolls. Molly, who was in the 40s, and then Samantha and Kirsten. And before they had the tan-colored, you can show them, can't you? Before they had the tan-colored bodies, like,
Not really, I have her shirt tucked in like this.
like that.
They had
They
white.
were white cloth, and if you have one of those, it's like golden.
There you go. It's Adam and Eve.
You see this?
Yeah.
What is it?
I feel like if I hold it for too long, it's gonna kill me. It feels that cursed. I don't like it. Whatever it is, I sincerely don't like it.
This, Josie. Are you ready? Don't look.
I don't get it. What is it?
It's a 36-foot yacht. This is great. This is a photo flash lamp. And what I guess the dealer doesn't know is that's a lightsaber hilt. Look at it. It's not the Graflex. It's not the real Darth Vader one, but it certainly would fit the bill. Pretty cool. It's fantastic. We don't know what it is, but we'll see. At this crazy place.
Oh, that's Mr. Sydney. You know, we still make those
How do you make those?
You paint with an airbrush.
I feel like I'm in a weird.
We have Hot Wheels drones remote control at discount pricing. Come and join the toy store, toy collection store, and B35.
B35.
B34.
Corn ice cream?
Calling like bingo number.
No, he just says for toy collectors. We have toys.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what's happening. Hello, and welcome back to. I think we entered a different dimension when we walked into this building.
Are you for or against Austin the moon reform?
I mean, I'm all for it. Let's colonize the moon.
Okay, what has
I'm
happening?
back, baby.
Oh my God.
The last one was so absolutely spectacular. I begged for another one.
You had no idea what was going to happen with it.
No.
And now, this is a stop.
Yes. I wish that we had them here in California. But
You'll
we
have to
do not.
follow them on social and see where they're at.
But this is a wonderful experience. It's spectacular.
Here it comes.
You think so? Oh my God. Are you lowering down my child? Oh my God. Oh my God. god. I'm gonna cry.
All right, I gotta go get in line apparently.
Alright.
Shop this way. All right, this is my Father's Day steak dinner. We have some hamburgers here, and then we have this gentleman here who wants to say what?
The Denny's is the ultimate comfort food. Look at this. The lighting
I
is
love it
warm.
here.
It's pleasant.
They both love it here.
Denny's is feel-good food. You come to Denny's to have a relaxing, mellow, good time.
It
I'm pretty
just
sure
makes me happy.
that when you die, you just end up in an endless Denny's that goes on forever. And they just keep handing you 2, 4, 6 menus, and you just keep ordering.
I love it here.
They have really good fries.
They have really good everything.
Denny's has the best fries. They really do. Their fries are unmatched.
How do they do it?
You want to say anything to your father on Father's Day?
Happy Father's Day. Thank you for being
Happy
a
Dad's
father.
Day.
A great father.
Happy Christmas.
You're the bomb.com.
I really do love this man. Now, off camera, a few minutes ago.
I thought he was
went-
talking about Denny's.
No, seriously. Like, we went to Walmart and I got him the Retro Collection Bespin Luke.
I am 2 away from
I
the whole
know.
set. Thank you.
Yes, we're almost there. What do you need? Boba Fett and
Yoda.
Yoda.
Never find them.
No. You
But
never gonna find
these
them.
ones I've only been finding because the cards are bent. Somebody's destroying all the cards. All right, enjoy your dinner,
Thank you.
and let's get this bread. Austin,
Yes.
how was Las Vegas?
Fantastic. I love the fine state of Nevada. I had a great time. I always say we spend a day in the Strip and then we just do the local stuff.
Yeah.
This time we were going to try and stay on the Strip more, but
Yes.
nothing was open.
We left the Strip pretty quickly.
Well, it sucks because, the Strip's bustling. It was very busy. I noticed a big shift. There were a lot more families than we usually see. There were kids everywhere. A lot of kids.
Everywhere.
Lots of children. But nothing's open. Like, you can stay at the hotel, right? And you can play some slot machines if you're so inclined. But there's nowhere to eat in any
Was there anything
hotels.
more depressing than Excalibur?
Yeah, well, it wasn't depressing because it was mobbed. Like, it wasn't like a ghost town. Like, there were a lot of people staying there. Like,
But there was nothing to do.
it was just people walking around. The fun dungeon in Excalibur, the
Was
arcade,
the only thing to do.
was the only thing open, and my goodness was it busy. People
was hopping.
It was hopping. Vegas beat the theme parks to opening, and I think people have really been dying to have that kind of recreational experience. You can't go to Dave & Buster's, but you can go to the fun dungeon in Excalibur.
It was pretty cool. It made me realize that maybe I've grown a lot since the last time we went to Vegas because we got in line with our tickets and there were things to buy and I just didn't want anything.
Have you grown up?
Last year
time-
you bought a whole bag of junk.
Well,
tons
no,
of stupid
that
stuff.
was 3 years ago. Last year she went all the way. She spent
No, you're right. I bought
500
a-
tickets on an inflatable alien.
No, I got one. Dad
Yeah.
was really good at the Willy Wonka coin pusher thing, so he racked up so many tickets that I in fact got a Spider-Man bobblehead that I still have to this day.
That's right. Okay, the alien was 2 years ago.
The
That
alien
was
2
your
years
biggest
ago.
mistake.
And-
Spending 500 tickets on an inflatable alien.
I vibed with him in the hotel room for the rest of the night.
500
Of course, on the drive home, I forgot about him, but the experience
Inflatable
of that day
alien.
was spectacular, wonderful, truly magnificent.
We stayed at New York.
Yes. Yep.
We checked in.
Yep.
We walked over to Excalibur to eat, and what happened?
There's nothing there. Nothing open.
Nothing was
Yeah.
open.
It was terrible.
Yeah. I will say, New York is probably the smallest of the hotels we've stayed in. You stay at MGM Grand, you have to walk 1.5 miles to get to your hotel room. New York, you kind of just walk, you take an elevator, and you're there. There's not a lot to New York. It's a very flat,
There's
simple
just-
casino, which is good. That's a good thing. It's also very well themed.
Walls.
I had wanted to stay at New York forever,
Yeah.
but the rates have always been so high.
Yeah, you're charging a premium. Probably for the fact that you don't have to walk as far to get to your room.
Josie,
and then
how much
it's a
did the
prime
room
location.
cost?
Like a night?
Yeah.
I don't know, like $200?
It was on the app I played, was free.
Yeah, he got it for free.
She always makes
Okay.
fun of the Vegas game I
Dad,
play.
okay, we need to take this back. How many years ago? Like 2011?
He got into smartphone gaming way before. You were ahead of the curve.
I want to say it's like 2010, 2011. Dad's playing this fake slot machine at home, right?
It's ran by the Vegas Tourism Board.
And you can win things on it.
To actually stay in
actually
Vegas,
do
yeah.
things in Vegas. And at the time, it was really cool, and everybody was playing it, even Mom and a lot of their friends. It was pretty popular, and then like all phone apps, it dies. People stop playing it. The thing is that it did not die for my father, who still plays it every minute of every day.
He's getting free rooms from it.
I always say there's people who manage the app and they get a notification every time Dad's on. They're like eating their chips and it's like ding and he goes, "Someone's still playing?" It's gonna be like that because nobody plays this game anymore.
Free room.
I think it's great. It's ran by the tourism board, so it's not looking to con you. It's not a scam. Like, it's legit ran by the state of Nevada, so they're not going to swindle you in any way. I have coworkers who play Simpsons Tap, right, where they just tap Springfield to spend more money. That's a scam right there.
What is this
You
you're
don't get
holding?
anything out of that.
What is this?
I like on the drive back home, we were in Walmart, and Mom was recording a video of all of the My Life stuff, which is their version of American Girl. And on that aisle, I didn't want to be on camera, so I was just looking around at all the stuff, and there was just this pile of babies, right? It's just like this little end cap with no, like the name of it. They always have the name of it. No, it was just a giant pile of babies. And this one's on its back, and I pick it up, and this baby stares at me. Just that baby in this costume. It didn't change. This is the baby.
It looks really sad.
It's something about it just called out to me, and I had a moment with the baby in my hands like a dead animal, just like holding it like this, and I decided that I needed it.
Okay, well now we cleared that up.
This is Charlotte.
Wow.
So where do we end up eating at Excalibur?
Johnny
The
Walker.
The lowest of the
I
low.
wouldn't really call it eating, more like snacking.
The lowest of the low.
Well, it was the only place that was open on the
They
strip.
didn't have any dipping
it really
sauce
was.
for our fries. It really bothered me. You
This-
couldn't dip the fries in anything.
This would later amount to our second day where we ate Denny's over and over again, because Denny's
Worth
is
it.
the only place open.
Spectacular.
Denny's is the only place you can go in
Immaculate.
and eat in
Yeah.
a sit-down environment. So we ate at Denny's 3
Two
times.
breakfasts and one dinner.
Yep.
But they are all really good meals.
Should we,
Spectacular.
are you on camera?
The second breakfast was better than the first breakfast, and I ordered the same meal. So obviously
It's
the
by Denny's.
chef at the one restaurant cooked better than the other one.
I love Denny's.
difference.
You know, I always
I
say
love
Denny's is
Denny's.
like a home. I feel like I'm in a house when I'm at Denny's.
like Denny's
It's very
too.
warm.
And the prices
It makes me feel
Yep.
good. It gives me serotonin.
I don't know why you guys have such good feelings about Denny's.
It makes me
It
feel
makes
warm.
me feel good. And when Denny's
Yeah.
closed, I had a moment in my heart. Almost as bad as when they told us we couldn't do Matilda. It was like that level of disappointment when we couldn't go to
Well,
Denny's.
you must have loved Vegas with all our trips then.
I love.
It was the
yeah.
best.
And I love how the Vegas Denny's are always themed. They have old casino signs on
I
the
love
walls and
Denny's.
photos.
The
you know.
waitresses are always nice.
They're very
except for
well
the ones at
run.
our house.
Yeah, I'm very much into the history of Las Vegas. I think it's a fascinating history. I think Vegas is more interesting as a U.S. city than L.A. and New York. I think it's got more character. I think it's got, honestly, better people. I love the locals of Las Vegas. Everyone's so friendly. Sin City gets a really bad rap, but like, if you look just behind the strip, you'll find local restaurants and thrift stores and mom and pop businesses with some of the nicest people you will ever meet. Vegas is, it's a charming small town. It's a sleepy town when you don't have all the tourism, you know?
So after dinner, we went back to New York, where your mother bought a $9 piece of cheesecake, which, unbelievably, she could not finish.
It was so good. I'm mad at myself because I should have ate it backwards. This cheesecake was huge, and the back of it was covered with peanuts, and it looked so amazing. That was going to be the best part of the whole cheesecake, and I get about halfway through the cheesecake, and I'm stuffed. I never even made it to the peanut butter. I turned it around and had a bite, but should have ate it
They should tell you to
backwards.
eat pizza crust first, lady.
Should have ate it
I
backwards.
got a gorgeous, amazing, fully
Is the baby running by?
chocolate. Yes.
Oh.
Giant Hershey's Kiss, and that's all I'm telling
Well,
you
you
for
have
right
to-
now. We'll get to it tomorrow, but something happens to the Hershey Kiss I don't want to talk about.
Well, you keep mentioning all these Hershey products. You gotta talk about where you got these. The Hershey
Well,
store.
there's a giant Hershey store inside New York.
That Hershey store is lame.
It pumps out this fake chocolate smell that entirely smells like those terrible chocolate erasers they tried to get you to sell during fundraisers in elementary school. I remember
The problem with the Hershey store is they're trying to be the M&M store across the way, which actually has a, albeit run down,
I can't believe we didn't go to the
but it has an attraction. And the Hershey store is just retail.
I love the M&M store and the stupid show.
Me too.
And I loved it so much. And I remember when you guys bought me that giant green bag of peanut M&Ms. I love the M&M store, and I'm very upset we didn't
Remember
visit
my
it.
hoodie?
Your mother wore an M&M hoodie for
Remember that
years.
Every day for years. That
I guess I'm
brown
always
M&M
shocked
hoodie.
that you guys have such deep feelings for chocolate candy.
Well, we are girls.
M&Ms
We love
make
our
me
chocolate.
feel good. They are.
Do you have that? Because I don't have that, Austin.
It's coffee for me. I like
It's coffee for you.
Anything
Coffee for
coffee,
me too,
smelling, coffee
with
related.
chocolate.
But you're not loyal to like a chocolate brand
No.
that you'd
no.
want to wear it on your body.
No. I'm loyal to Denny's. I would wear Denny's.
I said that. While we were
Yeah.
eating Denny's, I said I would wear Denny's merch.
I wonder
would
why
too.
they don't sell their merch like every place else.
Give
does.
me a Denny's
I mean,
hoodie.
In-N-Out makes socks. So
You could
where's
wear
our
my
Denny's
Taco Bell
socks?
shirt if you want.
You know, I want to work at Baskin Robbins. We still need to talk to them about that because they're hiring at 14. But my other dream job would be to be a waitress at Denny's.
Wow, some dreams there, babe.
Aim high, sweetheart.
First jobs. I
Yeah,
agree.
you know what I mean.
Yeah,
like
I
obviously
get it.
not for the rest of my life, but like I want a job.
Hard job. Not that I disrespect a waitress. That is one of the most respected jobs besides a mother because I've done it. And that's some hard work, man.
So we ended up sitting at New York for like an hour, and then we crashed to bed.
Yep, I fell asleep.
I know it was killing me. I made you go back out.
Yeah.
You weren't going to go back out.
No, I was in
But
bed. I was
I
fine.
was sitting there and I'm like, it is 7:30 on a Friday night in Vegas, and I'm sitting in the hotel room. No, I wasn't having it. I made your dad go back downstairs with me. I don't gamble, could care less. But I gambled with them. I sat there. I even hit the little spin button a few times. I won. I was the one that won on that one, by the way. I made the little
Your mother. We have video of it. So your mother hit a bonus on Willy Wonka where all the Oompa Loompas come out, and they sing for like 10,
It's like a
15
whole show.
seconds, and then it tells. Then she goes, well, how much did I win? And I said, $2.50.
Lame. Oh my god. You know
Yeah,
what?
the slot
He put in
machines-
20. I think he ended up leaving with 11. We didn't lose at all. But to me, even that 10 we lost, that could have been another piece of cheesecake. At the
Oh
end.
my God.
So I can't gamble.
I can't gamble either.
I'm
I
like,
agree
that
with
could have
you.
been a
Yeah.
drink. That could have been a meal. That could have
Could've
been
been
a pair of
coffee,
shoes. that
another
could have been
Denny's
coffee.
meal.
I got a
Can't do
souvenir
it.
at New York.
Can't do it.
I did get a souvenir.
Yeah, and it was a pricey one. You got the most expensive souvenir of the whole trip.
Have you
42
ever,
bucks.
Have you ever
42
seen
bucks.
something and just automatically decided you needed it?
In your
Kind
heart,
of
it
like
felt right,
what
yes.
happened with Charlotte, but not on like a this is funny and I need it. More like a I needed this. I needed this.
Yeah, I thought your choice of the Statue of Liberty bikini was a little odd,
No,
but I was
I
willing
got-
to go with you.
I got this hoodie. Is it backwards on
Yeah,
camera?
you can see it.
No.
New York PD.
So, this hoodie was about $3, and this baby was about $65. If I'm correct,
yes.
right?
Absolutely, yeah. The baby was
Just-
extremely
okay.
pricey. Yeah.
Okay.
It's actually made from babies. I needed this hoodie, and that's all I'm saying.
How many people have said, "Are you from New York?" since you've been wearing that? Everyone, right?
A lot of people. And we'll get to that story too, but we met a nice old man, and
He was sweet.
He was concerned for
We
me.
sat at the Red Bull Lounge. I guess we're supposed to talk about that.
No, we're
when it
talking about that. That's what I
happens.
said. We'll get back to it
Okay,
later.
sorry.
All right.
Well,
and that
if we're
is
doing it like that, then in order, you
We're
skip
on
the
Friday night.
you skip the Mermaid show.
Was that
We
part of
got-
Friday night?
Was it?
Bass
Oh,
Pro Shop, Mermaid
Oh,
Show.
Yeah, that was Friday.
I forgot
We
about that.
We did all the touristy stuff on the way in, which was
Yeah.
good because we were so tired on Sunday on the way home. We were like,
So the first day was Bass Pro Shop,
The seven
The Bass
Magic
Pro
Mountains.
Shop was
Yeah,
cool. We didn't
mountains.
really look at the Bass Pro Shop for as long as we usually
no, we
do,
normally do spend more
which
time.
made me kind of sad.
I wanted to see the mermaids. That was the main thing I wanted to see this time. And we see the Pro Bass Shop at home all the time.
Well,
so
we
I'm
should
like,
go again.
Like right now. Vegas, here we come.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Well, I
Only
think
if one of
Bass Pro
you
Shop, but-
yokels is willing to drive. I drove 8 hours yesterday.
I wanna
We
drive.
kept stopping and there was
Yeah,
traffic.
There was a lot of traffic. We're not used to coming home on a Sunday. We normally do Vegas during the week.
Right.
This
So
was different for us.
we did what we couldn't do here. We hit all the savers.
Oh my god.
Yep.
We good with Savers on the first day?
Yes.
We did?
Yep.
Yeah, we went to one on the first day and one on the last day, right?
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Should we talk about some more Sables finds?
What'd you find on the first? Oh yeah, you found.
I
all
found
those-
an old Vegas tourism book filled with vintage photos and advertisements.
Be back.
Fun read, fun read. The Way It Was, The Diary of a Pioneer Las Vegas Woman. The mob stuff is all great, you know, Bubsy Siegel and what's the guy from Casino, that whole storyline is great.
Tony the Ant
Tony the
Spilatro.
Ant, yeah, all the debauchery and mortal's great. But I love the Vegas pioneer stuff. I love that they lived in the desert back in the day. They found a way
Yes,
around it
that
all.
is exactly what a
They
pioneer
sold Clark County land for like $1, and they believed in Vegas. It was a charming railroad town. Oh, good stuff, good stuff. And then this is the
Austin,
find.
you know, it's weird. All you ever talk about is how you want to visit the old Las Vegas. And all you keep talking about is something called Block 16. Block 16.
No. Oh, so in the Pioneer days, Block 16 is where it all went down. I'm not talking about the shootouts. That was all over town. I'm talking about the brothels. There's still a huge brothel industry in Nevada.
Let's just stop talking
It's
about it.
it's legal there.
Anyways,
yeah.
what is this book?
What is Arizona really like? This book is so charming. I've only read about a little bit of it, and I love it. Here's a cowboy saying, "All women control most of our wealth," and there's a guy saying, "So do ours."
Can you talk about your bookmark?
Yeah, you made me this bookmark. You want to talk about this?
While our parents went out to go play Willy Wonka, I told Austin that I didn't know what to draw. So then I asked him for his least favorite animal and his least favorite food. And then I combined them in hopes of drawing something that somehow upset him. It did not upset him, however, as you can see that he kept it.
That's because your brother loves
Also, I don't know what an anteater looked like.
you pretty much got it. So this
You never
book-
saw the Pink Panther where Jackie Mason was an anteater? I'm an anteater. I'm gonna find these ants and eat them.
It's kind of the best way to describe it
Jackie
is
Mason.
it's a snarky travel guide on what to do from the 60s. It's very counterculture, but it's timeless. It's very timeless.
It's got
It
some
made-
Archie comics looking
Yeah, and it's from '68, but the jokes are very funny. It's a book that's a lot of fun. I love that he says, Arizona is a state that's often stereotyped as warm desert, and he says there are kids that wake up to snow every day. It's a very diverse state, and this is a good find. This is a fun book. I don't know a lot about Weg Manning. I'll have to look him up if he did any more of these. Did he do
I
any
think
other
it's
states?
Reg. Something tells me it's Reg.
So if
Not
anyone out
Reg.
there,
Reg Campbell.
if anyone out there knows more about this book, please let me know because I'm really enjoying it. Maybe it's valuable. I don't know. I like it. This is a good
we
one.
woke up. I woke up with no blankets because Austin took them all, but it doesn't matter. We woke up for the second day. What did we do? We went to Denny's.
Yep.
We went to
We
Denny's.
woke up and we went to Denny's and
And
it was
Sable.
spectacular. And then what else did we do on day 2?
Day 2 was the mall.
It was the mall.
Yes.
We went to the mall.
So what did you find at the mall?
Did I find anything at the mall?
She found
Oh yeah!
a cute boy.
Sorry, I did find a cute boy. Oh, I'm so excited about the cute boy. Can I talk about the
That's
cute boy?
not what the Fib Finder
Oh my gosh.
says.
So Mom and I were going to the restroom, and along the way there was this really cute boy, and I mean like he was a cute boy, right? And he was walking into the hallway where the restroom is because his mom was on FaceTime yelling at him, which I thought was really funny. So we went to the bathroom, and then after we left the bathroom, he hung up on his mom, and he walked out, and I was like, oh my god, look Mom, there's the cute boy again. And cute boy walks over to girl with blonde hair. He was on a date. Ugh, God.
She wears short shirts. What is it?
Yeah.
Short shorts. I wear
Short
t-shirts.
shirts.
And
Yeah.
he's with that Bippy girl right now.
You can tell my age,
And she's-
Rachel, because I was singing about we wear short shorts.
Anyways, it was a moment.
So, is the FaceTime the modern day equivalent of a howler?
Yeah, like
You
Harry
get that
Potter,
reference?
Oh, like the letter that opens up
Yeah.
and screaming at
Yeah.
you? Yeah, FaceTime's fun. I don't have it though because I have a Samsung, but you hear some funny things when people are on FaceTime.
I also got a fantastic new phone case from some lady that I guess she was trying to hit on me from what you said.
Yeah, that lady kind of like, I could tell she kind of had a crush on you.
She did? Okay, so...
Well, she gave him a discount. so
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
she was like,
Yep,
oh, it's
I
20,
sweet-talked her.
not 24.
Yep.
You
She was
know?
very nice, that...
And Austin's so clueless.
And then he was complimenting her after you gave her the,
Well,
you
I
gave her the
wanted-
phone case.
Yeah, because...
He was like, your service is spectacular.
I-
Nobody in the mall gave me a phone case
Well,
like
let me
you
just-
did.
well,
Did you hear what he said? I hate to see you go, but I love to see you walk away.
No, let me just say, I've been...
He's upset.
I go into the AT&T store, and this is the AT&T store. Right? They look right away from you.
What
they
is
want,
that?
They
This
want...
is the AT&T store.
Austin was shunned from age
Yeah.
4 to age 6.
They don't want anything to do with you at the AT&T store. They're so rude and mean. So when you find somebody that actually wants to sell you something, and is a good salesperson, and is willing to cut you a deal And you know, I had to let her know that Southern Nevada hospitality.
Oh my god.
I had to let her know. Another great store in the mall was Brad's Toys, a great collectible local store.
There were two funny kids that walked in because there was a giant display of plush at the front, and they had a ball.
I wish
Very loud time talking about the
I
plush.
wish we had like local toy stores around here. You know,
We
they're
went
tough
to-
to find.
We went to one.
It's about a
I know,
half
we went-
hour.
We went,
I mean,
we were doing.
yeah, still.
We were doing.
Here's what he's talking about, Josie. When we went to Kelly's Toys, that's like old school. This is all, everything in that store was new.
Yeah, it was all new.
You know.
Yeah.
Except for the old pops nobody wants.
But you know, you see all sorts of stuff in there
Speaking
that
of old pops, nobody wants.
all sorts of stuff in there that you
Wow.
don't see at stores. You know, stuff that you think, why isn't this on the shelf at Target? Like, what is it? She had an item I was looking for, which is the brand new Weezer Pop Vinyl. How do you feel about this?
I think she's indifferent.
It's
Hi.
Weezer as a figure.
This guy is already dorky and not attractive or pleasing to look at, and the pop does not make it any better. I mean, do you see his hair?
I think they really got it down. It's clearly based on the Green Album's cover, the one you were looking at just a few minutes ago, because he's got the guitar in the right position, so that was clearly used as a reference. I mean, his guitar has a lot of stickers on it, so they really got that down, as well as the lightning strap that he wears.
Wow, this is the greatest conversation you've ever had. I'm sure people are.
Now we
very,
went to
very
another
excited to
toy
hear.
store in that mall.
Yes, that
and
was
I got so close
yeah.
to a toy I've been looking for.
Oh, I got a thing. Hold up. I did
They
get a
had
thing
the
at mall.
Black Hole Maximilian figure with the Reinhardt variant head.
And I almost bought it, but I just couldn't pull the trigger. $30
For a
on
head.
just the new head is
Yeah.
not good enough.
Yeah.
But the other figure in that series is Vincent with old Bob.
Yep.
And I would have bought that old Bob in a heartbeat, but he didn't have it. He even
No.
looked in the back room for me.
He was a good guy. Yeah.
But we did buy one thing, an out of date calendar for Josie. You got to hang that up every day. You don't hang it up, you're losing
No,
months.
I'm not gonna hang it up as a calendar. I want the pictures because they're of the cast, and that's really cool. This is a Hamilton calendar that we should have gotten in January if we were going to use it as a calendar. But I've recently gotten back into my Hamilton phase from early 8th grade, late 7th grade, because if you don't know, maybe you've been living under a rock or you don't know somebody who likes Broadway, Hamilton is being professionally recorded and it's being released on Disney Plus July 3rd. It's gonna be spectacular. I've seen the trailer for it, and like I expected just like one camera facing the stage, but they like are going swooping on the stage and
Yeah.
stuff. It looks really cool.
So is that going to be as good or better than Dr. Horrible?
I just,
was so good because I was so young and I learned all the lyrics so fast.
I'm just starting to realize now, the design on this is very good. Blue album, right? And then the background. Oh,
It's the Buddy Holly video.
It's the Buddy Holly video.
Yeah.
We're
Yeah.
making mom go to sleep.
It's supposed to be owls.
Yeah, that's great. That's
Okay,
fun.
so
That was our second
we had
day.
a busy Saturday.
Mhm.
Sunday, we ended up back at Denny's.
Again, more Denny's.
Well, to
Woo!
be fair, we tried McDonald's, Jack in the Box,
None of them were
Wendy's.
They wouldn't let
open,
you in.
though.
Nope, none of them were open.
So we ended up.
And
back
if we
at
eat
Denny's.
breakfast at McDonald's, it's about $17. Denny's was $21. So it's a $4 difference to get service at a table.
I would say after being to both Arizona and Nevada, I think Nevada was a little more closed still than Arizona was.
And then we went to
Things
that
weren't as
horrible
open up.
antique mall.
Yeah, well,
I
it was
didn't think it was
disappointing.
horrible. Mom showed
No,
a great
it had a lot of good stuff. I'm
It
just
was
talking
all
about
overpriced.
prices.
Yeah,
Oh, Mom, you want to talk about what you found at the antique mall?
Mom is out.
Mama?
I'm tired. I worked 10 hours
But
today.
you want to talk about the American Girl dolls?
Because we had a really long weekend.
Is that a no?
Mom,
Do you want
let
me to
Mom
talk
get a
about the
rest.
American
You
Girl
talk
dolls?
about the dolls.
There
They
are-
had white-bodied
Samantha.
Amanda
Yeah.
with sable eyes, and I guess that's really rare.
Mom's a sable.
They had a Rebecca that she wanted in her like outfit. I don't know. It's been a long time, but she freaked out about it. But they were all very expensive.
They had a Love Boat figure, but you know I have all the figures, but it was on the card, but the card was just completely destroyed. The card wasn't even worth collecting, right, Austin?
Yeah.
The picture of the cast on the front, they were ripped in half. It was really sad.
Oh my god, we didn't even talk about I said we'd go back to it on the second day. We didn't talk about it. My Hershey Kiss.
There's a thing when you go to the desert called, I don't know, heat.
It didn't. I thought that since it was in like a box, it would just like maybe get soft, and then I put it in the freezer when we got into the hotel, and then
It was
hard enough.
109.
To be fair, we've never been to Vegas in the scorching summer.
I didn't know that when something melts that it gets attached to things. Because the night before I had wrapped it up in the foil it was in originally, not knowing that when it melted and then it froze again, it would freeze to the foil and no longer be edible.
Yeah.
You,
It was
you
a
do
sad
learn a
day
lot
indeed.
about true heat in the desert. Like so hot, you literally cannot go outside.
I'm
You
so
have
She
to go-
mad.
she made us drive to the middle of the desert to bury it.
I'm so mad. I only got to eat half of that glorious Hershey Kiss. I want the other half. I'm very upset.
Legend says she buried the Hershey's Kiss in the backyard, and every now and then you can suddenly hear her slowly playing taps.
So, any final thoughts on Las Vegas?
It was fun. I had a lot of fun. I made a new best friend.
The traffic on the way home sucks.
Well, here's the thing: is coming off the heels of Arizona, Arizona's a very sleepy state. It's mostly a trucker state to get from California to Texas, right? I don't want to say flyover state, but it kind of is a flyover state. It's all manufacturing and healthcare, if you look at the downtown. Vegas is a tourism hub. So, there was no traffic to Phoenix. We never stopped once. It was
No.
we just flew there
Yeah,
and
no.
we flew back. Vegas, there was traffic both ways. It's a busy town.
Traffic.
Yep.
On the
Tourism.
way home, my phone died, and it was too dark to read the book
We
that I
listened
had
to John
bought.
Denver.
So Austin made me listen to John Denver with him, and
Did it open up your heart?
I've never cried as hard in the backseat of a car as I did listening to
Do you-
John Denver.
Do you feel close?
Sunshine.
No, it wasn't that one. What was the one? It was the jet plane one.
Leaving on a
God,
jet
that
plane.
song.
Oh yeah.
Tears were pouring
Oh,
down
yeah.
my face. I had a moment.
I hate to go. I'm leaving on a jet plane. Don't know when I'll be coming home.
And that's the end right there.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Hey, we had a great time in Las Vegas. It was, it's just nice to get away, and same problems there as here. A lot of the restaurants weren't open. You heard the kids. We had trouble finding places to eat without resorting to eating in your car. At one point, I thought we should have not checked out of the hotel and taken breakfast back there so we could eat at a table and not with the steering wheel. But we made it work. We had a good time. We always try to adapt to what we're faced with. That's just how you deal with things, right? But we had a great time. It was just a lot of fun to get away, like I said. And a funny moment, we met some police officers in Target, and I asked them a question I wanted to ask the Vegas police a couple of years now. There used to be a television show called Vegas Strip, which was an offshoot, I think, of Cops, and it focused just on the Vegas Strip, and it highlighted all the craziness that goes on down there. And one of the police officers was a guy named Tom Jenkins, and this guy's the greatest. And the last couple times we've gone to Vegas, I've kept my eye out for any kind of police officer to see if it's Tom Jenkins, because I want to meet that guy, because I just think he's the greatest. So I went up to these police officers in Target and I said, hey, I got a weird question for you. Does Tom Jenkins still work for the police force? Did he retire? Where is he? Is he okay? And they looked at me like I was crazy. Like, who? And I said, well, that television show, Vegas Strip. And one of the police officers goes, oh, you mean when he grabbed that guy by the neck? I said, well, that's just one moment. But there were some really good moments where he was nice to people. He let them go. And if they weren't cooperating, then he had to take them downtown. Just a really good police officer. And he goes, yeah, I think, he turned to the other guy, I think he's talking about TJ. I was like, Tom Jenkins, TJ. And he said, yeah, Sergeant Jenkins? Sergeant Jenkins works for the SWAT team now. And I said, oh my God, he's still here. He still works here. Well, I said, if you see him, you let him know that you met his biggest fan. This guy's the coolest guy ever. Man, I would love to meet him. And I'm not a big celebrity guy, you know. But, you know, Jenkins is not a celebrity. He's a civil servant, a really good cop. And I would just like to tell him thanks for all that he does. What a great guy. Oh, well, it didn't work. I mean, I didn't get to meet him, but I got a couple of steps away. So you never know. But that was a lot of fun. The worst part was the drive home. We don't normally drive to Vegas on the weekends. With my schedule, the weekends are for working at Knott's Berry Farm. So with the park not open yet, we went on a weekend, and Sunday was bad. The traffic coming home was bad because everybody's coming home. That's just the way it goes. And I'm not sure why I didn't think about that, other than it's never occurred to me to have to think about that on our Vegas trips. But I will remember that next time and try to plan a little differently. But it was Father's Day. I spent it with my kids in the car. Spent it with my kids, you know. We just happened to be driving. Check it out. Here's the movie of the day. This is a movie I have not reviewed on my podcast because when I'm going to sit and talk about a movie for an hour, I like to really find an angle, find a hook, what's the focus. And since these are a little shorter, I can talk about movies that would actually take me a long time to delve into. We'll just do a short review on A League of Their Own. This is a great movie. Baseball, women's baseball during World War II, directed by Penny Marshall, starring Gina Davis, Lori Petty, Madonna, Tom Hanks. I can't really tell you why I like this movie so much. My kids laugh at me because I watch this movie a lot. If I happen to skip by it on cable, that's where the TV stays till it's finished, because I do love the ending. I'm a big fan of movies that tell you this grand story and then take a breather and then hop forward in time and let you know how everybody ended up. Especially in this case, if it's mostly a true story. I know that's fuzzy around the edges, like a lot of biopics, but it's such a solid story. Two sisters in the middle of nowhere get a job offer to join the women's professional league, and they join up, and they're at odds with each other the way sisters are. And they end up learning about each other and learning about themselves and just the adventures that they go on while playing baseball. Here's the thing. I'm not even a big baseball fan. I'm a casual Rachel loves baseball. It's okay to watch sometimes. I'm excited that it's coming back. They just announced because it's something to watch, I guess, right? I know my friend David will be very happy that baseball's back because he's a baseball junkie. But I'm not really a sports guy in any way. But for some reason, and I'm not even a sports movie guy. There's only a few that I like. But this one in particular, I just love this movie. It's insanely quotable. And there's no crying in baseball. So many other quotes. My favorite quote in the movie is when Jimmy Dugan, played by Tom Hanks, accidentally kisses the chaperone for the team, and when he looks at her, he goes, "I loved you in Wizard of Oz," because she looks like Margaret Hamilton. It is great. Josie hates it because Tom Hanks and Gina Davis don't get together in the end, but it's not a love story. They are working towards the same baseball goal. It is not about them falling in love. They have deep feelings for each other, but it's about their love of baseball, not each other. And it's such a good movie. At the end, the sisters end up on different teams, and Dottie sacrifices the win to give it to Kit because she knows Kit needs it, and Kit wants it more than she does. It's just such an electric movie of teamwork, patriotism, ignoring sexual differences. It's not even the word, but like the idea that girls can't play baseball and then they show them they're just as good. They're just as good in the sport. I just love this movie. The scene where the Western Union guy comes from the army, and he's here to tell one of the women that their husband has died in the war, but he doesn't know who. He doesn't have the right signature, so he has to go back to the home office, and Hanks just dives in. It's such a powerful, powerful moment of coming together and doing the right thing for each other. And boy, couldn't we use a lot of that right now? Banding together for a common goal, even if the goal is baseball. What a great movie. If you've not seen this movie, I'm insanely jealous of you. If you have seen it, watch it again. I'm going to make my kids watch it tonight. Because, normally on Father's Day, I make my kids watch a movie with me because that's what I enjoy doing. And they hem and haw about it. And they didn't have to do it this year because we were on the road. But I might make them watch this movie because we watch it all the time. It is familiar to them. I do love League of Their Own. I think it should have won Best Picture. I'm not sure what year it actually came out. I'm normally very good about that. This would have been around 94, 95. So it would have been in the Forrest Gump era. Not going to win against Forrest Gump. Oh, there's Rachel. She's coming in.
Come see me after.
I'll come see you after. Okay, that's my cue to wrap this up. I got to get this episode edited together and up on the tubes of you. So I hope you are staying safe. Hope you are watching good movies like this. And we'll see you on the next episode of Tucker Time. See you guys later. I should probably use a different hand for that.